Hello. I'm a little bit, slow. What time is it? 8:06. Oh my God. I'm here. Now, I've made this, I've got a dog trying to come in to my new sewing room, my new craft room. So we've moved and I am finding it funny trying to find everything, and I'm a bit messy behind me. Not too bad, but it's got a glass mirror in it, so it shows the mess on the table too. So what tonight is I got my glass mat, and I thought, oh, let's have a look. So this is the glass mat from Stampin' Up, and you get this tray and you get a chamois. It was a little bit damp when I got it, so that's okay, because you need it to wash. You can wash and work on it, and you can use your paints in here. So I've made in blues, and I've used a fluid water paper. So what I'll do is I'll paint that up now, because I can't, I've done it. I don't know if you like it. Anyone comes on, please tell me if you like it. Hi Roslyn, what do you reckon? I just think it's a little bit dark up here for the bike. And you know what I did? Instead of stamping another greeting on here, I actually put it inside, and I splattered in there as well. So I should have put that on the front. So I'm going to change that around with us. So this is Legendary Ride, that was out last year with DSP, and now it's not. And so now it's in as singles, the motorbike and the dies. So I'm also using the decal dies, which I did with, these are the decal dies. So I'm using one of those tonight as well. My colour chart is, this is Blueberry Bushel. Had to do something different because we had a big class today and lots of other colours. So Blueberry Bushel actually goes with Boho Blue. I didn't want to do it too crazy out, but it is really heavy blue, so I might lighten that up just a little bit. So that's on page 78 in the catalogue, and you can look that up. You can message me if you are interested in getting it. If you do get the stamps and dies with me, I will then make you up 3 kits of card ingredients, so you can just use your stamps and dies, because I'm not allowed to use your stamps. I can cut out your dies, or if you've got them, but I'll give you the paper and everything to do that. So we're using a little bit of baker's twine as well. Now the ink colours, so, and these are all the dies. So what I've done is made a major black one that it will sit on when we're done, and it's got, I'll just put that there so you can have a look if you're not worried about that. That's the engine, and that's all of that. So it's quite a cool set. I've had it for a while, but I loved it when I had the paper. I did a lot of cards for Father's Day. Yeah, it does look a bit dark, Rosalind, I agree. So this time I might take it down just a touch. So as I said, I'll just put this to the side, okay. And we had a really, Rosalind was in my class today, we had a really massive card day, and we made this card. Oh, I gotta slide back over. We made this card that took us a good hour. I saw it done by Julie Bling, and it is massive. It's on the front of my designer site, and we did it in what colour was it? We did it in Calypso Coral, and so I've got the other one's outside, but it's for my other friend. So this is 8 and a quarter, and so because I've got my ink all up here, I'm not going to pull up my copper mat and do it. I just go like that and then get my bone folder. Okay, so that's easy. Scored at 4 and 1. 4 and 1/16. Okay, so that's our card, and then our inside mat. Oh, I've got it here already. Inside mat is, no, that's my water paper. So the water paper, the water fluid paper is a lot thicker. And then for the inside mat, it is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. All right. So I'm just getting those out because we're going to do the fluid paper first, and then a little bit of sprinkle on that because we want that to dry while we put the motorbike together. And to save time, I've done that already. Can you see that properly? I'll just move that up a little higher. Out of the road. There you go. I'm just going to have a quick sip. By the time I caught up and got ready. Okay, so here we've got boho blue, which is the lighter one. So I'm just going to add a little bit more to that. Okay, and these are the ink refills you can get, about $7. And then I've got some of the blueberry bushel, but I don't really want to put too much on that because I made a mistake on making that way too dark. And I've still got some left of Night of Navy and Balmy Blue. And that's for the splatters. I dropped something. Oh, it's got an end. Or maybe they're not meant to stay on. See these things, feet on the bottom of the machine. Maybe they're not meant to stay there, I don't know. Anyway, I thought they looked good. So I've got 2 of the water painters, and you fill them with some water, and then that's the smaller end. And I'm not drinking blue cacao, it's the water. Okay, so you just squeeze down a little bit of water. Okay, so this was the darker blue, which is the bushel. So I'm just going to put a little bit more water into that. It is very, very dark, but I'm not going to do as much. That's better. Okay, I'm going to clean that off and get my towel that just fell down. Here it is. Okay, and now I'm going to get the boho. It's nice and light, and just, well, you're not going to see a lot there anyway. Did I just do dark? Oh my goodness, I think I just did dark. Oh, that was boho. Yeah, it's definitely, we've got darks and lights. Don't dip it in my coffee. Hi Alaya, how are you? I'm going to get a little of the boho again. I just want it a little bit lighter. I'm just going to put it straight on there because I thought I'd put it in there. That is boho. So just lighten that down a bit. So that's all I want. Now while I'm there, I have a little circle. Alaya, you were going to get one of my cards and you didn't send me a private message with your address. If you want to do that, and I can't remember which card it is now. So on there, I'm just giving it a little swirl, and that's going to be on our stamping thing. And one of the things I realised from this one, by putting that in there, Dad the Cool didn't stand out. So we might just do a little Dad the Cool on the side. And these are all the pieces that are cut from the ends when we cut a card, because the cardstock's 8.5 by 12, so you get a piece at the end always on. So what I'm going to do is get my stamping pad and my cool, and let's hope that fits right in there. And we're going to do it differently because I didn't like putting it in there. Can't have Dad have to wait till he gets inside the card. So I'm going to stamp that there. Excellent. It's not wide enough, and I don't think it'll fit that way. So I will get a bigger piece. How's that? I always have my box. You've got to keep all your scraps because sometimes they all come out. Look at that. That was off circles. And when you keep your scraps, then at least you can have them around to do what you need. Alright. There it is. And you know what might look nice then, because I'm adding that where the other circle is. It might be nice to have the two, and it might take a bit of that dark brown out. Isn't it funny? Every time I make a card, it's so funny. I end up changing it as I go along because I go, oh, I didn't really like that. So that doesn't take long to dry. It doesn't even go through because it's water paper. Look at that. It's dry already. That bit isn't. Alright. Now while I've got that out, we're going to do a little bit of splatter on here. So I'm just going to get the smaller one. Again, I put a little water through to the bulb. And I'm just going to get a little bit of splatter. Sometimes it's better if you get your pick and tool. You don't want too much, and I want a little bit on here as well. Can you see that? Oh, sorry. Sometimes it's hard to work out how far down you are. And then one day I was splattering it around and I looked up and all my screen was covered. Okay, and now I'm going to get that one and do a bit more of that colour. Alright, and my tool is getting done as well. Okay, so then I'll just take that out of the road so I don't end up with ink over anything else, and I'll pop those away safely because you don't want to lose that. So that's really nice and splattery, and that's going to go inside my card base. So one of the sayings in the stamp is, where is it? So you've got Dad, you're the coolest, and that's what we're putting on the front, and right on it's your birthday. Well, it's not their birthday, but you can put you are legendary or classic authentic you, but I might put you are legendary inside because most daddies are to their children, and my boys when they get back from camp might give them this, so I might just do that as well inside. It's funny, every time we have a birthday in the house, whether it's even for me or Mother's Day, my boys, they're 15 and a half, they run in and grab my cards I make. So I always get my cards back, which is really cool because I love the cards, and I don't get to get them all back, so now I do. So where's my cleaning tray? Oh, it's so funny. I'm crowded here, crowded because I've been doing so much today, but that's all right. So if anyone's got an idea what they want for next week, tell me. We're away this week, but I'll work on it, and let's have an idea of a card if anyone knows a stamp set in the group that we like. Okay, so just a bit of glue around the bottom and one down the back. You don't have to put much, just a tiny little bit. For men, it's not girly because it's all splattered and painty like it would be in their garage. Alright, so now on this one we'll actually assemble the motorbike. So this is all the motorbike. So I cut that out of the die cuts. And this is the motorbike base, and then you've got the wheels. Now they've got, when they get stamped out, they've got little, see here, I'm trying to put them all over the table because then I'm trying to kick them out of the road. So that's the wheels, and the bike has bits and pieces out of its engine. If you can't get them out, you just use your pick and tool and get them whatever's left. Alright, and we've got this is the bike behind the engine, the colour. So I am just going to put that down in here. Okay, so you build it up, which is quite good because it's all there ready for you. Not too much glue so it doesn't come out the side. So that just goes in here. Right. Our motorbike is going to go there, and we're going to slide our wheels under. So I'm going to put him down, but I'm not going to glue there. And this is where you hold your tongue, because actually we don't want that piece there. I'll put it on my cloth. And it's just finding tiny little pieces in here to grab the glue with. Alright, and so that's going to go up there. It's all fiddly. Oh, excuse me, this is fiddly. Alright, I've got a bit of glue going on there. We'll need our, it won't be wrong, you'll see when it comes out. Let me just wipe my hands a bit on my cloth. Alright, so next is the bike seat. Isn't that lovely? Nice silver. And then our hubcaps, not hubcaps, what are they? Guards. Now, let's get that because I've got a little bit much there. I'm just going to clean that off. It is, I've got some small glue things, but I don't find them working enough. Alright, so we've got one on. Alright, and now the other one. Oh. Alea, where are you from? Alea, where are you from? Okay, so now the wheels, and see they've got two sides, that's the plain one. So we're just going to put a little bit in the middle and around the bottom a little bit and the top. And that has got a spoke here. I think because it's black you won't see it as much. So you just lift the spoke up and put it in under the wheel. Actually, that should come up a little bit. Okay, and we'll do the same here. Just lift that back up a little bit. And in there. Oh, it's good on this mat because you can use your wiper to get the glue. It's got a thing. Got a little fire. There's fire to come out his back. There's a sec. And look, there's the motorbike. Pretty good, isn't it? I don't know if I could have done white behind or whatever. I don't think it looks good. Right, let's just pop out this. We might pop it out in a little punch. 1 3/4 punch. So I've got 2 circles there instead of 1. Then and the punch there. I need a little cuppa. Alright, now to assemble, we're going to use our tear tape. Jump out on me, where did you go? Tear tape. Come on Roz, where's the tear tape? There it is. And I'm going to put the tear tape across here, because first of all, we might put our little piece of blue. I used the birdhouse paper, DSP. I used the birdhouse one and I just cut so I've got a blue stripe. And I hope it hasn't fallen off. I had it a minute ago. Anyway, I'll just use this one. I've got 2. Always come prepared with a little bit extra. And so this is just going to go across the middle here. So about there. And I did just get a little bit more brown than a bit of the pink on it. So I'm going to cut that back to there. This is nice paper. I think, Rosalind, we did a birdhouse a few weeks ago, months ago when we won class. So that's going to go around there. I'm going to glue that down. The back's a nice dark blue as well, but I like the wood grain look on this side. Okay. Now we'll put the tear tape in the middle there. And I'm going to put a little bit on the back just to hold it when it goes round. I'll show you why. So here's my string. Baker's twine. So I've got black and tan, I don't know, I think it's called. Yeah. So oh, the tape is in the middle of the blue line. Oh, I am going down, aren't I? Oh, that's up. Is that better? Sorry about that, Rosalind. So the tape is there in the middle. I'll take that off. Can you see that? Alright, so with the twine down there, we're going to leave it tied at the end here. So we're going to go around the back. Oh. I'm just going to take that off. Go up and around. Just want to clip that. That doesn't matter where it goes to. And I'm going to do it again, just to make it look better. And get it onto the here. I'm just going to do a double knot. We're not tying it because it's a man's card. Gee, Ros, after that class and I finished cleaning up, I sat down with a cup of coffee and watched TV for about an hour. Just zone out. Alright, so we've got our big dyed one, and I'm going to put that up so it covers a bit of that, and then I'm going to put the other one down on here, because I reckon, well, that's nice, but I just think, and then the bike will go up over here. So we might just take that like that. What do you reckon that? What do you reckon that looks like? I think because it's not as dark, it can go up a bit higher too. So I'm going to put some, I'm just going to put it there. So I'm just going to put more tape on that so it sits down across the middle. Well, we got all the dogs' food done so we can go away tomorrow, and we just got to go upstairs and pack and get up early and take the dogs to the kennel, and we're off for a couple of days. I'm looking forward to going to the hot springs. I haven't done it for ages, so it'll be a nice honeymoon, wedding anniversary break. Okay, and I'm going to put it up a bit higher so you can still see the blue. And our bike I'm going to put on dimensionals right beside me. My fingers are getting all sticky, all this glue. Make the big bike man stand out. Right, that's a lot, doesn't it? Looks like an overkill, but it's got to stay on. Especially if you put it through the mail. Oh, can you see that? I keep moving down because it's delusional where the bottom... I'm going to move that up a little higher. Yeah, that's better. And we'll just cut that about there and rough it up a bit. And we're going to stick Dad's coolers onto some as well. Well, that was a simple card because I did a lot of prep, wasn't it? What did you say, Roz? The cards we made today in class were lovely. Lots of work. Oh my goodness, wasn't it a lot of work? It was a lot of cutting, a hell of a lot of cutting. I did it all before we packed to move just as well. And I thought we would have had plenty of time to everyone to do their own scoring, but I quickly rushed that ahead because I didn't want to take too long, and it was a big card, but it was well and truly worth it. I put a picture up on the on Nettie's and up on the other one. I put quite a bit of glue because it's quite a heavy group of card. It's quite heavy, and how's that? I think that one looks a bit better, doesn't it? That's too dark. That's really, really dark. I don't know if I can lighten it or anything. Take some out of it. Yeah. Anyway, how's that? Nice. Well, not really nice and quick because it took me a bit of time to work that out because I was trying to get online, and before I got to 8 o'clock. There's so much to do. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and we will see you all again next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Thanks for joining, Roz.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like there's an issue with the router and Echo device, so try...
Alexa, be quiet.
Unplug both of them.
Alexa, be quiet.
Wait 30 seconds. Once the router is back on and connected to the internet, Plugging the Echo device.
Oh, does it drop in and out? Maybe my internet, because we've just moved in here. Maybe I'll look down a bit. So I hope you like. I think that one's better because it's not as dark. So I think Dad will get that one, and I'll put that out there. So it's nice to work with the paper, and it's nice to work with that new glass mat, and that you can just rub it off and you don't have to use paper all the time. And it's not showing up. I can't see shiny in it either, which is good. So, alright, well, I all hope you have a nice week and catch you next week, and thanks for jumping on. Okay, thanks guys, bye.